best of 18. It all starts now. Necro, let's get into the game.
Oh man, it all definitely starts now, and playing Flat Path as well, starting all the way from down south. This is going to be an interesting one, Dave. I can already tell the hotness in the military base. I can already tell it, man. Stalwart Esports, we of course know they like to drop in Nova of Noi. Now, if you talk about a lot of drop clashes coming inside the map of Erangel, I mean, the only drop clashes that I'm really going to be witnessing over here, it has to be like Na'Vi and Alpha 7, because they're playing Flat Path as well. I do want to see what kind of improvisations these teams are going to be showing.
Oh, we are talking about it. Talking about the plane path, man, all the way down here towards the south. Yeah, I agree with you. It will kind of force these teams to some uncomfortable positions that they might not be used to with their tried and true drop spots. One in particular, you talked about Na'Vi. Look at this, kind of spread out there on that west side. They are going to have to possibly get into early engagement, but circle number one. Yeah, circle number one. Bache, they were somewhat dead center. Next circle is going to shift here very shortly. Let's see, will it play into their favor? Stalwart Esports too. I like that spot all the way up there at that radio tower, the highest vantage point here. Will it pay off? We'll find out right now. Oh,
it does. It does. S2G and Fenerbahce right in the center of the zone. Fenerbahce having the majority of the center. With that not being found, kind of bought enough time for Godlike to make that push happen. And here we do have Clutch God as well falling down in that push.
Wow, Carrillo, what a great anchor position. They were in the back lines, pretty much playing oversight of their three squad mates that were pushed ahead. And it looks like it paid off. But let's see, though. Jonathan went for that wide rotate. Now he's going to be inside the smokes, looking to toss this grenade, looking to get a couple confirmed. Kaboom! Goes Jonathan right there with the double.
Oh, that's filthy. That's disgusting. Both the teams have 3 players knocked out, but unfortunately, Godlike, they're only left with 1 man standing. Same thing goes with Alpha 7. But now Jonathan gets Neo back up on his feet. That's going to be sigh of relief for him. Godlike now. Jonathan especially looking to confirm the kill and trying to take out the final man as well. That's going to be his main goal. But guess what? The reply comes in through from the side of Carrillo. Carrillo as well is one of those players. He's one of the best out there. You can't just challenge him like that.
You're looking at a possible championship top 5 team.
Oh man, the next circle shift is going to be just such a huge thing, right? It's going to be moving out in the open. Trust me, it is. And yes, it does. And now the only teams are in. They have a couple of components on their name, but they're only going to be the lucky ones. Down One Gaming, it seems like they're just getting absolutely demolished by Na'Vi because Na'Vi has huge high ground.
From Stalwart in the back line, but after that one push, they were able to get a couple elim points, and they started to pull back because they recognized that there is another threat downhill. And that little dip that I was just talking about, it might be their demise actually, because Stalwart, they reposition, and now they have sight lines on that dip. So Na'Vi, nowhere to go.
Oh, Na'Vi, definitely nowhere to go. They did get themselves a decent amount of elim points, if I'm not wrong, from that previous fight, but still. Now, because the circle moves out in the open, they will have to move from cover to cover. And just like that, not enough cover indeed. And Nova going to be catching a little glimpse of Na'Vi. DXavier as well, if I'm not wrong, it's still having the prime positioning inside this fight. And S2G having all the disadvantage in the world. This nade might be good. Oh, did not really make it to the mark.
What a call, though, from Nexria to be able to decide to take this compound towards that mid-game. They snatched it away from Fenerbahce, now in this next zone, but they will have to defend it from 2 sides now because here comes Furious pulling up.
Oh, dude, Furious Gaming as well. It seems like they want a little bit of piece of compound. So they as well are just going to be charging in. Nexria trying their best to defend this from 2 teams. S2G and Furious Gaming now. Nexria, they are one of those teams that are pretty good as well, so we cannot underestimate them for sure. But S2G realizing the same fact, and now they're also trying to push in a little bit more. This means Nexria are getting sandwiched, Dave.
S2G, they play this one so slow, so methodical. They recognize the push from the opposite end from Furious, and that was the time that they decided to make the collapse. And now it looks as if they might come on top because Yakita really low in the health department. Below 50% HP.
Mistakes. Without a doubt, Stalwart Esports will dominate this final zone. But H2G as well, they have 3 players alive.
And I like how you put an action in the front line, kind of that Terminator, that one that seals the deal, has their teammates above them playing oversight, making sure that they stay alive, and now it looks like they're going to be sending top down here, so they'll be working in tandem. Timber was connected on, Silas behind the tree. Oh, it all comes down to this for game number 1.
Oh, it all does come down to this. Every single player sweating inside the lobby. And so does Stalwart Esports and H2G, but H2G a little bit more pressure added on their side as 2 players already taken out the game, and now Hamoudi as well. Seems like he's finally woken up from that nap. And well, guess what? Who takes it? Who backs the first game? It's going to be Stalwart Esports.
Let's go! Game number 1, Stalwart coming on top, not only with that winner chicken dinner, but a ton of elim points. Hamoudi though, hey, shout out to Hamoudi. Second place, I'll take that all day long as a solo.
Finals for the Eastern region, and that consistency is definitely paying off. I had the chat with Senator, the coach of the team, and he said we're going for that first place, and Dodoy, of course, they're going to go for that first place with that first performance.